Level up with Dr. Leyland. Step into the future, the world is waiting now. Dreams are in the making, we'll show you how. From the books to the screen, from the stage to the stars. Level up your game, let's raise the bar. Innovation, inspiration, it's in our DNA. Breaking through the limits, we're paving the way. Level up, reach the sky, take the lead, don't be shy. Your story's worth it, your light will shine. At Level Up Academy, it's your time. Oh, it's your time. At Level Up Academy, we rise and climb. Empowered in your passion, your voice will be heard. Building a legacy with every word. From podcasts to pages, from business to art. Level Up's the place where it all can start. With heart and with vision, we're chasing every goal. Together we'll ignite the fire in your soul. Level up, reach the sky, take the lead, don't be shy. Your story's worth it, your light will shine. At Level Up Academy, it's your time. Oh, it's your time. At Level Up Academy, we rise and climb. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, we're trailblazing, breaking through the mold. Dreams are alive, let your story unfold. With courage and pride, we'll take the fight. At Level Up, we own the night. Level up, reach the sky, take the lead, don't be shy. Your story's worth it, your light will shine. At Level Up Academy, it's your time. Oh, it's your time. At Level Up Academy, we rise and climb. So let's level up and never look back. On the road to greatness, we're on the right track. Together we'll soar, together we'll thrive. At Level Up Academy, we're alive.
Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me, sister? I hope you can. Let me know. So, today we're going to talk about daily habits of a healthy mind and an inspired soul. Okay. We are here 9 a.m. PST every single Thursday for the TV and also Sunday. So every Thursday, usually I'll have somebody, but for the next couple of weeks, I decided to move everyone to another month because I want to actually start the year with me giving you guys some inspirational stories, ideas, and thoughts. Now, every Sunday, okay, um, basically, sister and I have our Sunday show, right? Sometimes I might just do it by myself, but most of the time I'll have my sister here. This Sunday, our topic is going to be business growth, share strategies for branding, marketing, and scaling your businesses. And I know there's a whole bunch of noise on marketing and things like that. This is from research and experience, right? Really, the tagline, if you will, is where empowerment meets action. And I'm going to tell you a story, a personal story later on about my daughter and empowerment. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can't. Let's see who's in our LinkedIn conversation. Esther, thank you so much for being here. And I see Dr. Anjon, Christopher. Thank you so much for being in our LinkedIn live there. I am on YouTube. TV show does not actually show your comments from LinkedIn, only on YouTube. So if you could log into YouTube or join us in YouTube, that would be amazing. Anyhow, so every Sunday, this is our conversation. Now, I have an academic publishing right now that's going on. So let me know if you guys are able to join us. There's two scan me in there. One is directly to more information. The other one is directly to um, like a Canva that I'm actually providing more info, how many countries that you're going to be in, how many universities within those 61 countries that you're going to be in. I am not the publisher, okay? It is an academic publishing, it's a different publisher that I use. But if you notice here, we had one manuscript, that English version, and it went to 6 different languages. So you'll get to do one book and it will be converted into 3 to 6. We got lucky on this one. We got 6 books. So it's English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese. And you're probably going to say, hey, Dr. Leland, where can we find it? It actually goes to Amazon as well, right? Because we want people to have access to Amazon books. So we actually have our books in Amazon, but it is published in universities in 61 different countries, including China and Japan. And I say including is because they're really hard to penetrate when it comes to academic publishing because they filter very, very, very well in terms of information that they let their people take or get. So that's why the academic publishing is a little bit rigorous in terms of editing, and it has to be an APA 7th. That is why we do this. So scan that QR code anytime you are ready. And for our YouTube people, thank you guys so much for being here. We're hitting 200. I appreciate you. All right. So Susanna and I have our anthology as well. This one, you don't have to worry about editing an APA or nothing. We edit for you, by the way. You also get included on the TV like this. You would come in as an author and you would actually tell your story, your business, and your motivation and inspiration for creating your chapter in our anthology. So, this is to gain global visibility. There's too much noise out there. We already have a platform and a following. Why not, right? Global visibility through multi platform promotions, establish yourself as an authority in your field, and share your impactful story, right, with a like minded community while building your personal brand and legacy. We're about impact and legacy. And then connect and network with other influential contributors. I don't know if you guys watched the Hounds of Business community yesterday. Um, you guys heard from a ghostwriter, right? Richard Lowe, 52 books that he has ghostwritten, and he still has a marketing issue. Think about that, right? And that's why we're here, because you have to let us do what we do best. Each and every one of us have our own zone of genius. And CDV, Confronting Domestic Violence, we are going to have a TV show, I believe next week, Thursday, with Agapi and Nicole, and basically talking about what CDV does, awareness for February on teen dating. So join us next week, Thursday at 9 a.m. PST. Another sponsor I have, okay, is Influencing You. This Influencing You is literally an education platform, and it's designed to help each and every one of you grow your social media influence. It's specific for social media. And this will help you increase your engagement. And Influencing You pays, guys. Yes, you have a subscription, but if you share information in there and you become an educator, you'll have access to a full library of social media classes in 10 different languages. I am an educator in the Influencing You platform. That actually is my QR code. Check it out. See what you can do. Okay. And they own a sister company actually called Bella Grace. And if you know me, I don't put anything on here that I don't use or I don't feel good about, right? I do a lot of sponsorship for other people. They give me products and I provide information on them. I actually believe in this product. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to show you how it works live right now after it's done. But that QR code gets you directly there. I think they have like a special right now. And that elixir is like the fountain of youth. It's not even funny. I'm not even kidding you. And people are like, CJ, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting younger from inside and out. I mean, have you seen Lindsay Lohan and Demi Moore? What do you think? Oh, they have a lot of money and da 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 da. Guess what? You don't have to be a millionaire to have access to an elixir. It is now our time, if we want to, right? Engage in youthful inside and out cleansing and everything else. It's our time to do it now. You spend a lot of money on coffee and some random stuff. Why not spend money on you for yourself? Okay. And then that trio right there is a lip serum, actually. And it's like a lip gloss. It acts like a lip gloss. But, it's winter right now. And guess what? Your lips are probably going to be so dry. The other one is actually a serum that I use, and it has like pearlescence in it. It's made in Korea. All his products made in Korea. And I literally whiten, like, it's not whiten, it's more like a glowing face. I was like, whoa. And it's instant. It's not like, oh, it's going to do it in 30 days or whatnot. I mean, I had an instant glow. I was like, what? And then their collagen mist, which is on the right side that you see, which I have. They have a lot of products, but these are the 4 that I have tested right now. This other one, you are glowing like, how you had watched Twilight and the vampire glows? Guess what? CJ glows because of that. So I am going to show you actually what the products look like in a little bit. But that's what I have for you. And of course, Mike to Millions, we do once a month. The people who actually came in, right, to Mike to Millions got a free bot copy link for me for ChatGPT bot. It is not out in public. It is only a link that I create for my people. So if you're in my courses, you might get those bot links. And what they are is specifically to help you streamline your process, right? I did the hard work on creating it so you can streamline your process. So that is what I have for you in terms of Mike to Millions. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have in our bag here? So, Sister April has a get together. You see that picture on the right hand side, and you see that pink QR code that you can scan. Scan that QR code, and it gets you to TikTok, my TikToks. It's not banned yet. You can still watch it, and the house is basically there. The house that you're going to be in. We're going to have a retreat for women to restore and refresh and recharge you for the rest of the year so you can focus on what you do best, right? So April is doing that. It's going to be in Escondido, California. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. And so that is where we are having. Now, with equipment, I always have equipment. I'll send you guys this link in a little bit once I am done. I want to thank Hounds of Business community. So if you're complaining about my calendar, if you are an HOB, you have a different calendar to chat with me. It's much shorter calendar. So all you have to do is just ask Mike and just tell him CJ sent me, and then you are good to go. My sister, Susanna, also has her own company called Move Beyond Boxes. And every Tuesday at 9 a.m. PST, she has her own show in YouTube. So please join us as well. Okay. Phew. Okay. So here's our daily habits of a healthy mind and an inspired soul. And I actually did this a little bit differently today. So hello, everybody. I know I got my black and pink hair today. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone's doing good. Hi, Marco. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Please join us in our YouTube channel so I can see your comments. Commenting to share. Thank you, Esther. I appreciate you so much. I wish you are on YouTube so I can actually highlight your comments. There's my sister, Susanna. Voice is good. Thank you. I'm glad that you can hear me. That would have been bad if you can hear me. There's 400 people on our YouTube channel right now, so I'm hoping that everyone can hear me. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start, right, by giving you this information. So down below, if you see the sponsorship down below, you see the sponsorship. CNM, that's my sister Danielle's company, right? And then Miguel Davila for DAR, he does anthropology and research. My sister Susana does public speaking and productivity for Queen of Belonging. Influencing You is also one of my sponsors. That app is Shanda's mental health. And then, of course, Hounds of Business Community, my brother Mike. And you already know right there is Level Up Academy. So thank you guys so much for being here. Now let's talk about today's topic. Okay, so first of all, welcome listeners and viewers to today's episode, a conversation about transformation, resilience, and of course, the untapped potential with each and every one of us. Now, every person has a story, right? You guys know that. And within those stories are moments that define who you are and who you can become. Now, if you've ever felt like it's too late to choose a dream or start fresh or overcome a setback, let me remind you your greatest chapter might still be unwritten. Resilience is the word for today. Think about Colonel Sanders. He was 62 when he franchised his first KFC. 62. Laura Ingalls Wilder published her first book at 65. Vera Wang launched, right, her iconic fashion career at age 40. These are just some people I'm going to be talking to about today because these people who didn't let the clock define their success. Instead, they let their determination rewrite their narratives. Today, we're not just talking about inspiring stories or digging deeper into the actionable habits or mindsets and strategies that fuel resilience and ignite transformation. It's defining purpose through creativity, building emotional resilience, or nourishing your mind and your soul and your brain, right? This episode today is about giving you tools to step into the person you've always wanted to be. So, whether you're driving to work, taking a break, or seeking some inspiration, I invite you to tune in today to reflect and take notes. Take notes. Because together, let's uncover the power of small intentional choices that can lead your monumental change. Because here's the truth. Every moment is a chance to begin again. Are you guys ready to dive to the possibility of growth? Okay, so I literally created this, okay? And this is called The Daily Habits for a Healthy Mind and an Inspired Soul. Annie, brother, thank you so much for being here. Lisa, Soria, I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. All right. What is the daily habits for a healthy mind and an inspired soul have to do with anything, CJ? How do we get to where we need to be? Let's dive in. Are you guys ready? You're like, CJ, what's this? Who's this for? This is for individuals seeking to improve mental health, find inspiration, and develop meaningful daily routines. This is for anybody who are seeking to improve. Remember that your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. Guys, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Okay, are you guys ready for this one? Look at the picture and tell me what you think of this picture. What are some of the things? You guys know I'm from the Philippines, right? We do have a little bit of jungle. We do drink tea. Sometimes our house and huts don't have walls, right? I did grow up like that, where when I get to the mountains, when we used to live in a farm, I have farmers and I go to their houses and I was sent there once a year to be with the farmers to see what farm life is all about. I never forgotten where I come from. Okay? There was a time in my life It felt like a swirling storm. I was constantly racing from one obligation to the next, trying to keep my head above water while my mind felt like a tangled web of stress and noise. Now, each morning began with a dread. The buzzing alarm clock reminded me of everything I had failed to do the day before. My days felt chaotic, my mind cluttered, and quite honestly, my soul was utterly uninspired. One night, after a especially overwhelming day, I sat alone in my dark living room, the weight of exhaustion pressing down on me. I sighed, right? I realized I was running on empty, lost in the chaos I had created. That's when I saw it. I saw a notebook, untouched, sitting on the edge of my desk. It wasn't just a notebook anymore, it was a lifeline. I was desperate for a way out. I opened it and wrote down three simple things. Do you guys know what I wrote? Anybody can take a guess? What do you think I wrote? What do you think? Hello, Brother Homer. I want to be there. Me too. You guys remember what I wrote? Do you think you know? Hello, Soria. Peace and calm, right? I wrote the warmth of my dog's companionship. The sunset I had barely noticed earlier. And then the third one was the cup of coffee that helped me get through the day. It felt trivial, almost laughable. But that moment, the act of pausing to recognize something good, sparked a tiny flicker of hope. So I decided to try it again the next day and the next and the next and the next. What started as three words or three things turned into a daily ritual. I began waking up earlier, savoring the quiet before the world woke up. I'd stretch on the floor, listening to the sound of my own breath, and I'm like, oof, I gotta brush my teeth too. I started doodling in my journal. Everyone knows I can't draw, so I doodle, writing whatever came to mind. Slowly but surely, the storm in my mind began to calm. Now, weeks passed and the habits grew. Gratitude gave me clarity. Stretching gave me energy. And journaling gave me a voice I hadn't heard in years. I started to feel alive and inspired and connected. So one day, as I sipped my morning tea and watched the sunrise paint the sky in hues of gold and lavender, I realized I wasn't the same person I had been. My soul, once buried beneath layers of stress and self doubt, was now breathing freely, eager to embrace my life's possibilities. This shift wasn't magic, it was a series of small, deliberate steps. And now I'm here to share them with you today because it's about discovering your own habits for a healthier mind and an inspired soul. Even if you feel like the storm will never clear, let's walk through it together step by step. Your transformation begins today because today's episode, I'll share the specific habits that helped me and countless others that I've helped in my almost 50 years of life. Today, let's create that shift. And I hope that by the end, you'll walk away with practical tools to calm your mind, inspire your soul, and start living each day with intention and joy. Let's dive in. Whew, look at that. Yes, that is the power of morning routines. The power of consistent morning routines. Listen, mornings are sacred, okay? They set the tone for your entire day, creating a foundation for how you respond to challenges. how you manage your stress, embrace opportunities. Without a consistent morning routine, we often wake up rushed, reactive, unprepared, letting the chaos of the day dictate our mindset and our mood, right? Everybody knows I need coffee first, for sure. But with intention and structure, mornings can transform into time of clarity and calm and empowerment. Now, let's talk about the habits that can help you build a morning routine that nurtures mental clarity and emotional stability. It's called mindful practices. How do we do that, CJ? Start your day with mindfulness that helps you ground in the present moment and that clears your mind of lingering negativity or stress. This is what I do and my students. Meditate. Spend about 5-10 minutes sitting quietly. We have 24 hours, right? Focus on your breath. Use a guided meditation app. There's called, I use Calm. I think it's called Calm in an app store. Use that. Or I think there's another one called Headspace. Use tools, guys. We have it. Now, in terms of breathing exercise, practice deep belly breathing for 2 to 3 minutes. I guarantee you it will energize your mind and relax your body. And then, of course, more than anything, I need you guys to have gratitude journaling. Write down 3 things you're thankful for. This simple act will shift your focus towards positivity and abundance. Remember, when you're focused on negative, you're always going to sow negative. If you focus on positive, even though your life is in chaos, you have a grateful heart and a grateful mind. All your challenges, look at them as opportunities, not something that stops you from moving. So here's my tip that's actionable. Keep a small journal in your bedside table. Make it the first thing you touch in the morning instead of your phone, other than turning off your alarm clock, okay? As a reminder to start your day with gratitude. Ooh, how about this? What do you think this is all about? Your diet isn't just about how you look. It deeply impacts how you think, how you feel, and how you manage your stress. Of course, going to McDonald's or Burger King or Chick-fil-A for us here and In-N-Out burgers or, drive-through carne asada burrito, those are good, of course. But the food that you eat fuels your brain, and making the right nutritional choices can enhance mental clarity. I'm not a food nutty. I'm not an exercise nutty either. But I do think that intentional eating for yourself and for your sake, especially as you age, will help you. I'm always tired in the afternoon, guys. I have a class all the way till 10 p.m. PST, and I'm tired. I need to stop in the middle and take a nap, right? But I've noticed that when I need to reduce fatigue and improve my mood, certain food, nourishment my mind helps. So these are the foods that I've researched that boost your brain health, right? Known as the brain boosting superstars, because they improve our cognitive function, our memory, and overall mental well being. Start with nuts and seeds, almonds, walnuts. If you are allergic to nuts or your kids are allergic to nuts, try chia seeds and flax seeds. These are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants. And what it does is it combat inflammation and improve your brain health. Leafy greens. If you don't like spinach or kale and broccoli, you better have something that you can take within that, because those 3 are superfoods. They have B6 and folate. They support your brain function. How about fish? And you're like, I don't like fish. You better have fish something. Salmon, mackerel, sardines are packed with omega 3s. These are essential for maintaining a healthy brain. And then, of course, your berries, blueberries, strawberries, they're loaded with antioxidants that protects your brain cells from damage and enhance memory. We do it all the time. We're damaging our brain. So by eating these foods, it helps us, right? Here's an actionable tip. Keep a mix of nuts and dried berries in a small container for a convenient brain healthy snack. If you are working in your desk, have the little tiny like sandwich bags packed, right? Watch for those calories too. Just eat it in balanced diet, right? Now, how about this? You're like, CJ, what's this? I don't know. How many of you guys like to drink water? Because I don't. I don't like to drink water, right? Unless it has something. Well, guess what? Dehydration can lead to fatigue, difficulty concentrating, irritability. If you drink a lot of coffee like I do, which I try to minimize it, I get dehydrated. So staying hydrated ensures that your brain operates at peak performance. So if you drink enough water, aim for at least 8 cups a day. And you're like, CJ, that's a lot. I know. Let me tell you something. I'm having a hard time too. But I've noticed that the more water I drink, the clearer my skins are and I have more energy. Some people will have infused water. You had to add lemon and cucumber or mint for flavor and also nutrients. Now, at night, I like to drink herbal teas like chamomile or green tea. They can be hydrating and calming for the mind as well. Green tea will give you a little bit of caffeine, so do it during the day, chamomile during the night. So carry a reusable bottle and set reminders to drink water every couple of hours, people. Now, simple meal planning hacks. I don't know about you, but I have kids. And my kids literally, okay, okay. These are morning routines that we're talking about right here, right? Hydration. So this one right here is meal planning. Okay. So what does that mean, CJ? It means that we are all busy people, but we still need to eat healthy. How do we do it? It's time consuming. Everything is time consuming. That's why we go to drive through. Well, guess what? A little planning goes a long way. Batch cooking. Prepare meals in bulk and freeze portions for easy access. Overnight options, make overnight oats or smoothies for quick nutrients, or maybe have like eggs and potatoes, right? And make it into a burrito and put it on the freezer and then just heat it up in the morning, right? Veggies, remember, right? The rule, the plate rule, guys, for balanced plates. Fill half with veggies, a quarter with protein, and the last quarter with whole grains, right? I used to do this a lot when I work outside of my house. I would bring in my own food and I would cook, and then of course there's going to be one day of the week that I'm eating bad, always, and it's usually Friday or Sunday. Sometimes I cheat on those 2 days for sure because I'm like, well, I kind of need to cheat, otherwise I'm going to be so bored with myself. So nurturing the soul through creativity. How do we do this? We talked about food, right? We talked about certain things already. We talked about meditation, but now we're going to talk about nurturing the soul through creativity. Because we already have done all of the brain functions. Now we got to look at our soul, guys. How do we do this? Looking at this picture, right? Let me see if you guys are seeing. Yes, you are seeing the picture. Creativity is like nourishment for the soul. It allows us to express emotions and process experiences and connect with something greater than ourselves. Whether you're doing it through art, right? Writing, music creation, crafting, any type of creative outlets provide a sense of purpose and joy that literally transcends the mundane of our lives. How creative outlets inspire our soul? Well, creative activities allows us to tap into our imagination, offering a fresh perspective on life. And when you engage in something creative, you're giving yourself permission to dream, to explore and play. This freedom can reignite your passion for life, fill your soul with inspiration, and even help you uncover hidden talents or interests that you didn't even know, right? Creativity helps us break free from the rigidity of daily routines and reconnect with the joy of simply creating something beautiful or meaningful. It also helps with stress reduction and mood improvement, by the way. Now, creativity isn't just inspiring, it's therapeutic, let's be honest. Engaging in creative activities can lower your cortisol levels and reduce your stress. It actually activates the brain's reward system, it releasing dopamine, which is the feel good hormone that we have. And it provides a healthy way to process emotions, especially if you're in distress, like in difficult times, right? Doing creative things. Didn't you notice that when you're stressed out about something, you're like, I just want to do something else, right? It's because of that feel good hormone that you need. Studies actually show that even small doses of creativity, like doodling or singing a song or dancing, can actually shift your mindset and help you approach challenges with a calmer, more positive outlook. So the next time you're stressed, just dance it away, sing it away. Another thing is small daily creative practices. How do you do that, CJ? Well, if you incorporate creativity into your day, it doesn't require hours of time, by the way. I'm not asking you to be a painter or singer, okay? Here's some small, simple practices that can inspire your soul. If you're a writer, spend 5 minutes journaling or writing a short poem. Just write freely without any worrying about grammar or structure or whatever. Just write 5 minutes. That's it. If you love your phone, and I know you guys love your phone, capture a photo of something that inspires you. It could be a sunrise, a flower, or an interesting shadow pattern. Heck, it could be an ant, it could be your dog, right? Another thing is doodling or sketching. Grab a pen and paper and let your imagination take over. You know, when I draw, I usually draw a mountain, a duck, and water, like ocean. And I also will draw like a palm tree. I love doing coconut palm trees and things like that. It reminds me of home. It reminds me of Philippines, right? Another thing is music. Sing your favorite song or create a playlist that reflects your current mood. CJ, I can't sing. I didn't ask you to be going on, on the best. What do you call those thing? The singing competition. I didn't ask you to do that. Just do it yourself. It's just something different. Sing your heart out, guys. And then crafting, try knitting, making jewelry. I have a lot of crafting things in my house. Actually, I'm overwhelmed right now. I have a lot of DIY projects. Okay. Here's the actionable step. Dedicate a small corner of your home to your creative pursuits. Keep it stocked with materials, notebooks, paints, musical instruments, something, right? That's easily accessible. Because if you can't see it, then it doesn't really get you to remind you what to do. Now, a story purpose through creativity. I have a story for you guys. Okay. I'm gonna name this person called Sarah. Sarah lost her job. After losing her job during a challenging period, she felt lost and overwhelmed. And one day, while cleaning out her closet, she found an old set of watercolor paints. On a whim, she decided to paint a sunset, something she hadn't done in years, actually. What started as a single painting turned into a daily ritual. Sarah began painting every evening, finding peace in the flow of her brushstrokes. Now, her paintings became a reflection of her emotions like hope and sorrow and joy and resilience. But over time, she began sharing her art online, connecting with others who found solace in her work. Sarah eventually starts selling her paintings and hosting workshops to help others discover the therapeutic power of creativity. What began as a way to cope became her life's purpose, inspiring countless people to nurture their souls through art. Remember, guys, creativity is a gift we all possess, and it's waiting to be explored. Whether you have 5 minutes or an entire afternoon, allow yourself the joy of creating something that resonates with your soul. Start small. Let your creativity become a beacon of inspiration and healing in your life, right? Would you like me to create an image that reflects this theme for us? I don't know what image I could create, guys, because I can't paint. I can tell you what, I can definitely do business structures. I can definitely give you solutions. I can paint abstract, but don't ask me to do some crazy paint. Okay, Sister Susana, building emotional resilience. Let's talk about it. Let's define emotional resilience and the role in mental health. Emotional resilience is the ability for you to adapt and recover from life's challenges, setbacks, and stress. It doesn't mean avoiding difficulties, but rather navigating them with strength and perspective. Remember that resilient individuals are better equipped to handle adversity, bounce back quicker, and maintain mental well being even during tough times. Emotional resilience serves as a mental shield, helping you remain calm under pressure and fostering a mindset of hope and perseverance. If you guys are going through a tough time right now, here's some habits to build emotional resilience. First, building resilience starts with intentional habits. I've already talked about journaling, right? It can be a powerful tool to process challenges and extract valuable lessons, offering clarity and perspective. For instance, writing about a difficult event and identifying one positive takeaway can shift your focus from despair to growth. Another effective practice is reframing the negative experience as opportunities for development. For example, instead of dwelling on a missed job opportunity, consider how it might guide you towards a better fit. Forgiveness is another one. You need to both forgive yourself and others because it's equally transformative when you're releasing you from the weight of resentment and paving the way for emotional freedom. A real life example, let's just say an entrepreneur who, after facing a significant business failure, this person used journaling and reframing to build their mindset and eventually create a more successful venture. I actually met someone in Virginia with that. So, what are some of the steps, CJ? Dedicate 10 minutes each evening to journaling about what happened during that day and one challenge that you faced that day that you've learned from it. The second one is practice reframing by listing three potential growth opportunities from a recent negative experience. And start a forgiveness journal. Write letters, even if you don't send it. Release those pent up emotions towards those who have wronged you so that you can forgive yourself for past mistakes. Engage in mindfulness exercise, deep breathing, meditation. This is way you can manage your stress. Okay? All right, guys, we're towards the end, and I'm hoping that I can inspire you guys from this people. Hi, Kifa, this is helpful. Thank you. I need this show. Do you guys know who this is? Tell me who this is. You guys know who this is? Anybody? You guys don't know who this is? What? Michael, thank you so much for being here. Do you know who this is? I'm sure you guys know. For international friends who's watching, this is Oprah Winfrey. Let me tell you about Oprah. Oprah Winfrey is a powerful example of resilience in action. She was born into poverty in rural Mississippi. She faced a tumultuous childhood marked by abuse and neglect and adversity. Now, despite these challenges, Oprah's determination to rise above her circumstances never wavered. She pursued education as a means to transform her life, excelling in high school and earning a college scholarship. Even as she entered the workforce, she faced professional setbacks, including being fired from her first television job because she was deemed unfit for TV. Now, instead of letting these obstacles define her, Oprah reframed her struggles as stepping stones to personal growth. She leveraged her challenges to develop empathy and self confidence and a deep understanding of the human experience. Through her hard work and resilience, she transformed herself into a globally recognized media mogul today. She's a philanthropist, an advocate for education and empowerment. Now let's highlight her journey, okay? Reframing adversity. She viewed her setback as what? Opportunities to grow and learn rather than her reasons to give up. She practiced continuous self improvement. She cultivated skills and sought opportunities to align her career with her passion for storytelling and connection. She is a storyteller. And lastly, forgiveness. Oprah has spoken publicly about forgiving those who caused her pain, freeing herself from bitterness and enabling her to move forward. Remember, guys, today Oprah is celebrated for her ability to connect with people on a deeply personal level, helping millions navigate their own challenges through her shows and books and initiatives. She's one of my hero, literally, right? That's why I love helping people. Her life story demonstrates that resilience isn't about avoiding hardship, it's about using it to fuel your purpose and your growth. How about this one? Do you guys know who that is? Handsome young man, huh? Oh, Professor Roxana, thank you. Yes. Do you know who that is? I have a little hint. You see the KFC in there? This is what? The founder of KFC. Let me tell you about Colonel Sanders. He was 62 years old. After being fired from multiple jobs and running a small roadside restaurant, Colonel Sanders started franchising his fried chicken recipe. By the time he sold KFC in his 70s, it had become a global franchise. What is the lesson here? Persistence and belief in your product can create incredible opportunities no matter your age. Remember that. 62. Okay, who knows this lady? Who knows this lady? Oh, yeah, you're right about that. Do you guys know who this lady is? Tell me. Who is this young lady? You know who this is? She's in the museum in Smithsonian, guys. This is Grandma Moses. Okay? When I was growing up, yep. Grandma Moses. Let me tell you about her. She started her journey at 78 years old. 78 years old. Her name is Anna Mary Robertson Moses. She's known as Grandma Moses. She began painting in her late 70s. And you know what she did? It's because after her arthritis made it difficult for her to continue embroidery. She likes to embroider. And she's like, you know what? This arthritis business hurts. Let me just start painting, right? Her artwork gained international recognition. She became one of America's most famous folk artists at 78. What's the lesson? It's never too late to discover a passion or talent and share it with the world. I am so happy you guys are here today. What is your talent? Don't ask for help from other people because they don't know who you are. You need to figure who you are. You need to figure your zone of genius and share it to the world. Don't gatekeep people. Share your story. Share your talent. All right. How about this? You guys know who this is? I mean, I kind of give you a hint right there. Do you guys know who this is? This is Ray Kroc. Okay. At 52 years old, Ray Kroc was a milkshake, it's called multi-mixers machine. He was a salesman. Okay. And one day he went to the McDonald Brothers. McDonald Brothers, I didn't even know that McDonald's started in San Bernardino, California, and they had so many things on their menu. This man right here, Ray Kroc, came in. He transformed their small burger operation into one of the world's most successful fast food empires. He literally came in and goes, guys, I sell multi-mixers. You want to buy this? And the brothers are like, I don't know. We have soda machine. And they're like, no. You want to buy this. But he realized that when he was looking at the brothers, they have really good menu. And it was really good burger joint. And they had good spirit. So he partnered with them and opened his own, McDonald's. You see that little tiny picture on the bottom right? That is his first McDonald's ever. I believe it was in Illinois. But he's the first franchisee from McDonald's Brothers who started in San Bernardino, and he started in like the East Coast to do his own McDonald's. That was the first McDonald's open. What's the lesson at 52, guys? That vision, determination, And innovative thinking can create life-changing opportunities. Okay, don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. It's not an option. Okay? Okay. Do you know who this is? Anybody? Yes? This is Vera Wang. At 40 years old, this is when she started. In this picture, she's 74, 75. After working as a journalist and a figure skater, Vera Wang entered fashion industry at age 40. She's like, you know what? I don't want to do figure skating and journalism anymore. I think I'm going to just do fashion. Why not? Right? Today, guys, she is one of the most prominent names in bridal fashion. Her prior experiences, even unrelated fields, can lay the foundation for future success. So today you could be a farmer. Tomorrow you could be the biggest CEO in the world. Today you could be cleaning toilets, but tomorrow you could be the CEO of the biggest insurance company or AI company of the world. The possibilities are endless. If you are having a hard time and living right now or surviving, know that there is a way out and you are the only one who can unlock that potential because you know yourself. Don't ever beg for opportunity. Create one, right? Create one. Lessons here, her experiences, a figure skater and now a fashion industry. What? She went from a very traditional gown to one that doesn't quite represent ideal wedding. You see this peacock right here? The peacock gown, okay? Vera Wang used talents of 8 other designers. It's called collaboration. This was made in 2009 from a male peacock feathers to great garment. So in 2009, the feathers to commemorate the year when it was created, each feather had to be individually placed and sewn on the base of the dress. This gown has yet to be worn. Nobody actually wore this gown because you know how much this gown cost? $1.5 million. A figure skater and a journalist. What? Michael, I'm too young for her. You're so funny. Okay, the last one before we really end the show here. Okay, let me move one more. This is called Laura Ingalls. Do you guys know who Laura Ingalls are? She is an author in Little House on the Prairie. She's 65 years old when she started publishing her first book. Okay, 65, chronicling her life on the American frontier. Her books became classics, beloved by all readers of all ages. What's the lessons here, guys? Life experiences can be turned into powerful stories that inspire and resonate, right? Oh, here I am reading and trying to inspire all of you today for tuning in. My point was my point. Whatever suffering that you are feeling right now, whatever chaos it's in your life happening right now, that is temporary. Have hope. Have hope. And don't forget your circle can help you, even if it's just a conversation. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you. I love you. And I will see you on Sunday with my sister, Susanna. Right, sis? You're going to be here. So, bye.
Level up, it's time to rise, unlock your potential, reach for the skies, transform pain to purpose, find clarity and stride. With Dr. Leyland leading, we stand side by side. Collaboration fuels us, together we thrive at Level Up Academy. Your dreams come alive. Woo!